Welcome everyone to race number 10, the penultimate round of the season. We are here left with 2 races left. The championship can be decided today. I am joined by Milo Gaming. Milo Gaming, make sure you include your audio. Milo Gaming, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. Having a bit of fun, just off the screen, GSRX. We'll get into that soon.
Yes, we will.
I'm always a bit far off the pace.
That will be explained pretty soon. I gotta say, this season heading to an end, I'm kind of sad it is heading to an end, but what a great season this has been. The memes this season has had, the great racing, controversy, maybe some of the incidents that were unexpected, but I gotta say, this season has provided it all, and I'm happy to own this league this season and be a part of it, and I'm sure you're happy to be a part of the commentary, and I am happy to be a part of the commentary also, if you are.
Yeah, oh no, I'm not happy at all. No, that's why I'm here, I'm joking. But yeah, we still have the Constructors fight, we still have the Drivers' Championship, which can change at any moment if Rapalookas has a bad race today. His Championship rival is in first at the moment, so this is a really, really crucial race, which will set us up for the final race of this season.
That is correct. Alabama Outlaw just gone P6 there on the medium tire. The medium tire, we're going to see a little bit of that, but Pole, could we see an 11 flat if someone goes on the softs? But this is the time to go out. Right now is that time to go out, and you need to go out in order to get a good time. And Alpha Sparks goes P3 on the softs. Best career start for him, it may be. Now, some of these drivers have to be careful not to interfere with that championship battle. It's kind of crazy how this championship battle has really gone out. Rapalookas is very dominant this season, I gotta say. Very dominant and just consistent. Maybe not won all the races, but he's just been consistent. Polo God coming to the line in the mediums. P6 for him. Very close qualifying session one more time again. Alpha Sparks is out. Session is winding down. I'm going to send the stream into the chat so everyone can watch. Polo God has retired.
This is intriguing. DW out on the softs then.
Rapalookas too.
I think this is more of a precaution. Rapalookas he hasn't come out yet though. F1 drivers come out on the mediums. So is DRS Hamilton, they're all on the outlaps.
Tax is yet to set a lap, and remember, Tax, F1 driver, and Ricochet are 38 points behind the championship leader. DW is going to miss Abu Dhabi, so if Tax does not get a lap in here, this could be crucial. Tax is going to go P10. Wow, look at how close this qualifying session is, closer than Britain. Holy cow. Look at this, different compounds of tires, another close qualifying session. Sam Steed to the top.
Sam on pole.
Oh my goodness.
No, DW's not really trying, he's in low ERS.
Now,
so,
is it a glitch? I don't know. That's what I'm questioning. I'm just curious if that time glitch still there. Remember, Riles won the Tier 2 championship. Rapalookas is out of the session. Ricochet and Tax really got to do a lot here, I'm telling you. Because Tax, Ricochet, and F1 driver are all 38 points behind in the championship. They need to do a lot. They need to score one of them needs to score second with fastest lap and pole. Well, at least second and fastest lap for F1 driver. Twice with Rapalookas scoring no points. And they tie the championship, which can win it for them. Because of the fact F1 driver, having the more wins in the season.
F1 driver was a 10th up on his time in Sector 1. We'll see the Sector 2 split very shortly.
Riles to the line. Got the wins yesterday. Stays 7th. Tax P8.
2 tenths up.
Yeah, F1 driver. This could be pole for him. DW backing off and heading into the pits. Oh my goodness.
He never really tried on that lap anyway, so I'm not surprised. He's on the front row though on the different compound.
His teammate might do something here, but he goes in the pits. Apiscari, 12th. F1 driver, 4th. Only 4th.
That is so close.
Felipe, can he get pole? No, he's heading into the pits. Sam Steed's going to be on pole. Wow. What an intense qualifying session. This is so close between 2nd through even 15th. This is incredible from what we've seen today.
DW ahead of his championship rival, F1 driver crucially ahead of his 3rd place battle drivers. So obviously there's 3 drivers on 94 points there. Ricochet, Tax, F1 driver, 3rd on the mediums.
Wow, the different compounds
on
here.
Track.
I got to go through the lineup, though. I got to tell you, Sam Steed takes his first pole position. Red Bull's first pole position here. No, Red Bull's second. Sorry. DW P2 championship rival. He needs to do a lot today because, remember, he's going to miss Abu Dhabi. Rapalucas P3, F1 driver P4, Alpha Sparks, best career start in P5, Gautier P6, Riles P7, Tax, Polo God, and Ricochet round out the top 10 with Felipe down there, Hamilton and Bama all down there. But I've got to say, drivers to watch out for. This is going to be great. Something we want to mention about GSRX, it's actually not him racing, it's his brother racing. So, first brother combo with GSRX and also Iron X, the regular Iron X. So Nufsy Ryan and Adam Fab joined in late, so they're going to be in the lobby. They're going to be in the back with GSRX's brother, Dominant Square. We'll call him Dominant Square or Mini X, one of the two.
Yep.
You know, that's what we'll be calling him. I guess
Either
Mini X kind of sounds better. I guess what it looks like. I'm sure his brother Nick Iron X is watching the stream, so we'll see. Gotta say, though, to end the season off in the penultimate round with, watch out for the Alpha. I heard rumors he's really slow today. Oh my god, that's great. I've got to say, though, a lot of penalties were handed out in the Tier 2 races. That was a pretty messed up and maybe not as clean race, I got to say. That was really not too clean. But obviously the right penalties were handed out. A few race bans here and there, but still the right penalties were handed out. A lot of people on the hard compound tires. So, let me go through my 3 favorites to watch out for. I'm going to say Rapalucas. He starts P3. Is he going to try for 1 stop? Is he going to try for 2 stop? The safety car could prevent something, I got to say. That is something that could obviously help him, but Rapalucas has to take this risk calm. If he just beats his championship rivals, DW, by more than 6 points, he's got this championship locked up. F1 driver in P4, he won the last week. He's won 2 of the last 3 races. And with F1 driver, I got to tell you right now, his confidence level is probably good heading into next season. I know he's not in the championship battle as much as the other drivers are. He didn't start the season until Spa. So obviously with him, the thing is, he's obviously got to do a lot here today. And my other favorite I'm going to look out for, you know, I feel like we're going to see some good spicy action when Nufsy Ryan charges his way through the field. I'm telling you.
Damn
Nufsy
you.
Ryan.
I was gonna say him. Yeah,
Nufsy Ryan, I'm telling you, he's going to charge his way through the field. You know, he started P20 back in Brazil, and he got up to P2. You know, a safety car could help him maybe win this race. I'm telling you, he's starting in the hard, so obviously something could happen. Who are your 3 favorites, Milo?
Well, I was going to say only UFC Ryan, but Tax, he's run 3 soft runners. What can he do? He's in that P3 scrap in the championship, so it's crucial he gets ahead of those soft runners, makes his strategy work today. But we're lining up anyway. But yeah, NUSC Ryan, Adam Fav, some quick drivers at the back.
Who's your other driver you got to say, though? Who is another driver? Who do you think is a favorite?
Will Sam get lucky with a safety car today? Maybe make those softs work? I don't know, but we're pulling up on the grid anyway, so too late to get into detail with that.
Definitely, and I mean, it's Atlantis, the last one lining up the grid, I believe. Yep, he is the last one lining up the grid. Not waiting as much as he did in Britain, which is good, we warned him about that. But I'm going to tell you right now, the penultimate round is about to be underway here in Germany. Hockenheim always provided good racing in the past. Can it provide good racing today? We'll see a DRS train. That's a guaranteed thing. Here we go for the 5 red lights. 5 red lights are upon us. Nufsy Ryan's got a jump start. Nufsy Ryan has got a jump start already. The curse has happened. Sam Steed's going to get passed by DW heading into turn 1. Side by side through there. Through turn 1. They're keeping it clean so far, but there's TSR Norris in the back going around and resetting the track. That's a safe way of resetting the track, but so far through this pack, pretty clean so far. But side by side through, there's some contact up in front. Through the midfield, and Tax has already got us up way up to P7, but making a move on Gautier. And now for the race lead, Sam Steed and DW heading into the hairpin. Besides TSR Norris spinning on lap 1, we've kept it very clean so far.
Contact.
Oh, there's a car flying! There's a car flying, that's Polo! What is the chances? He just gone flying up in the air. I think we're going to see a replay of that after
3
the race.
wide! Oh! Big contact!
Ricochet! Championship
Ricochet.
implications! And will there be a safety car?
He was 3 right wide. That was never going to work. 3 wide into turn 7. I'm sorry.
Polo God and DRS Hamilton here. Oh boy. I gotta say, championship implications. Could that work? Could that happen? Oh, there goes Nufsy Ryan around with damage! Oh, man. What is this first lap turned into? And Nufsy Ryan's gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of that mess. Oh, Sam Steed leading the first lap, though.
Or something. Okay, he's reversed him now.
Gouts here behind Rapid Lucas. Alpha Sparks with a penalty up to P4 already. Let's see who's gained the most positions. 7 positions for Adam Fav. Nufsy Ryan. Oh, he's rage. He's gonna have to join back. Remember, Nufsy Ryan had a quali ban heading this race. Yeah, make sure you invite Nufsy Ryan back. He's not supposed to leave like that. That is not allowed. We've mentioned this already. This could interfere with championship battles. Yep.
I'll invite him anyway.
Tell him you need to join back. As Riles is getting passed here. Riles passing his team leader back. Bama. These two going side by side. Riles getting ahead. Good job by both American drivers keeping it clean there in the hairpin. Felipe on Polo got here. Oh, right in the back of him. Oh, cutting in front of him.
Felipe
And
was
Polo's
quick
getting
last
turned.
year. Oh no.
Polo's
Not last
getting
year,
turned.
last race.
And now he's near his teammate. And now Dominant Square is going to be very close to these guys. And Dominant Square might take advantage of this as he's back in P17. Sam Steed, though, keeping the lead. Oh, Rapid Lucas! What's happened there? Is
That's
some
a
lag
ninth.
happened? What's happened? He's
I'm
back
not
to 9th.
sure.
EW, fastest lap already. Oh, he's going to spin it! Oh, my goodness!
Oh no!
Resetting onto the track. He's getting out of the way. So that was safe. That was safe. He got out of the way when he reset on the track. That was more safe. We did warn about earlier in the race. What happened there? And his championship implications. Oh,
Here goes
we don't even-
DW. DW with this overtake takes the championship lead.
And you know what? 21 points now. He's, guess what? With that, with him having the fastest lap, that's going to get him 5 points ahead of Rapalukis. What is this turned into? An F1 driver, oh my god, what is even happening? Nufsy Ryan already making contact. Rapalukis spinning off the final turn and getting into the air. Polo God, we've seen him almost flip. 2 weeks in a row, we've almost seen a flip already in these races. What has these races turned into? I've got to say, 11 people watching, 11 people are enjoying this, I will tell you. I don't think there's a single person watching not enjoying this intense action with the penultimate race. And Alpha Sparks is locked up and gone off the racetrack, getting passed by Tax. Riles has gone off. Riles is off.
His Renault teammate then up into 11th after starting last in this one. But it all started on lap 1 at turn 6. Alpha Sparks and Rapalukis made some contact. So the two Hasses. And then that dropped Rapalukis a few places and all just gone horribly for him from there.
You know, I've got to say, I've seen championship battles in F1. I've seen championship battles in NASCAR. I've seen just championship battles in motorsports. F1 driver down the inside. He gets it done on Sam Steed. What a move. Wow. What a move by F1 driver. What's happened in the back? USRX has spun it. Or, I'm sorry, Dominant Square has spun it in turn 1. Any damage to the car?
Yeah.
There might be, and there is. It's gonna affect his turning. If Nufsy Ryan is not able to join back, he's gonna get a DNR. And if he affects anyone to the point, he may not race WW with this type of stuff. Because look at who DW's coming up onto. Already in lap 5. About to be lap 5. But with JB Smooth joining the lobby, that's not gonna help Nufsy Ryan join back the lobby. Sam Steed is pitted.
Oh, yeah, early pit stop for him. Thought you made a mistake
GSRX
somewhere.
or Dominant Square. Excuse me, sorry for cutting in. Dominant Square is off the racetrack. Apologize. They're gaining on a lap car. Nufsy Ryan back in P20. No DNF so far, I gotta say.
Actually going for slipstream.
Get DNR. Yeah, that actually helped him by a 10th or 2. And someone's off again. I believe that's Dominant Square again. I don't think F1 driver will be too happy about this. With Nefsy Ryan's AI DNR car getting possibly in the way here. It might get in the way. And if it affects him pretty badly, we'll see how that turns out. Oh, no, the yellow flag. Yeah, that affected him. Look at that. That cost him time. Yep, there you go.
Full second.
Oh, and Nefsy Ryan's car almost ran into Tax. Oh my goodness. MC made side-by-side with Rapalucas. You know, the race leader, who was the race leader, getting held behind Rapalucas, making contact there. Dominant Squares pitting for the first time. If I'm correct, I gotta say, this is also Dominant Squares' first league race. So, Alpha Sparks and Galaxy pitting. Tax with a penalty. I don't know how the spin really affected Rapalucas. I mean, he's still out on the racetrack, still on the same tires. I mean, Sam Steed into turn 1. This is not going to work out, so he backs off.
Yep, don't want to repeat the Tito incident yesterday, which sparked a few conversations.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, that definitely provided some controversy, but Raves and Adam Fab, these two have history back at USA. These two collided on the first lap of the race. Will we see another collision again between these two? Because these two will fight it out. And M5 gets that move done perfectly and cleanly. Sam Steed still
DW gets the penalty.
Gets by Rapalucas, yeah. And Sam Steed, with him being ahead after making a pit stop already, ahead of Rapalucas, the championship leader, unless there's a safety car, this does not look pretty at all. This does not look pretty at all. I've got to say, if this is the way it's looking for Rapalucas, this is not good at all. And I've got to say, like I said, that championship battle, you know, it's almost blown right up open. You know, if Rapalucas gets DNF next race and he doesn't score points, you know, and I think he was very confident today about locking up the battle, and Apascari, Tax's teammate, gets a penalty. Sam Steed making a move on Felipe. I've got to say, though, I think, you know, maybe Rapalucas may have got slightly overconfident, and that didn't really help too much with him crashing as he did, but he's going to make a move on Felipe, who's yet to pit. But the way he reset on the racetrack was actually not dangerous, so that probably won't be looked at because he got out of the way when he was reset, and I think he was, about that. Adam Fab diving it back down the inside on Raves. Oh, these two making contact.
Oh.
These two have history, so we're gonna watch out for these two. Now, when will
on the constructors?
Oh yeah, and these two are definitely close in the constructors. I will guarantee that one. But Alpha and Haas are the ones close to constructors. Alpha could lock up the championship today. Will anyone pit this lap? I don't think so. I don't think anyone in the top front of the field will.
If GSRX was genuinely here today, they would have it done, but F1 driver has to win, doesn't he?
Yeah, F1 driver does have to win that, I think.
Can he get second?
He can get second with fastest lap as long as he does the same thing next race with Rapalucas scoring no points in both races. But in order to not tie it, he needs to get second with fastest lap and pole. Felipe and Sparks make a move into turn 1. They keep it clean. Gautier, his teammate's gonna get a move on him. He's gonna go dive it down the inside, and Felipe has damage.
Yeah, he does.
Now,
I think that was to lap 1.
That might have been, because of how the chaos happened, it might have been. But Rapalucas keeping that with no damage. And Adam Fav again on Raves. Raves and Adam Fav going back at it once again. This field's pretty close. 4-car battle here for P11. Haas versus the Williams team and locking up his Alpha Sparks. Apascari so close to Bama. Apascari being Texas' new teammate from last week. And here we go. These two still within DRS range. Rapalucas, I believe, made the move with Felipe heading into turn 1 before turn 1. So they've got that move done. Epascari gaining on Bama here, heading into the hairpin. Diving it down the inside. Making contact off the corner. Adam Fav and Raves again going side by side. Fav trying to dive it back down the inside, but it just doesn't work. And FC Ryan's gonna have to join back, or else he's gonna get a DNR. If he's gonna do this in races where he just doesn't join back, that's gonna not be a good thing for him. So Bama behind Apascari still, the two teammates of both Ferraris, running up the highest I think Ferrari has this season with both cars, both in the points. You know, there's only been one race Ferrari scored both points, I believe. No, 2 races, if I'm correct, I think. Unless Tax scored points at USA, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Not a no life, so if I remembered it, that'd be, you know. Alpha Sparks, Gautier, Norris still close to each other. Rapalucas, Felipe, and Riles close to each other. Riles pitted for another pair of softs. Is he trying for 2-step? Soft, softs, hards? What is he going to try? Bama and Apascari heading into the hairpin, though. Oh, boy. Still side by side here. And Atlantis is getting a good run on it. Atlantis finished P4 last week.
Oh, contact!
Oh, there goes Bama!
Oh, no!
Bama! And he's going to watch his teammate go by soon. Oh, man. Bama, what happened there? I did not get to see that. I was looking at the Discord at the moment that happened, but he does have damage. Bama is going to get affected here, and this could ruin his championship chances at a top 5 or even just P7, I believe it is, that he's near in the championship. And he's going to go wide here.
And he's on hards as well.
Oh, Adam Fav and Raves have to
horrible.
be careful. Definitely. Raves is going to get stuck behind him, yeah, unless Raves lets him by, or gets by, and Raves does get by. So, by the looks of this, Sam Steed is going to be close here with the lead group of VW. We're going to see where he comes out here. No safety car yet in this race. Obviously, the safety car was, if I'm correct, slightly patched maybe in that last update that was most recent. I haven't really done a league race since the most recent update this week that they had for F1, so I'm not sure. Norris.
It was about one-shot qualifying. It appeared sometimes in one-shot qualifying, so they did like an emergency patch to fix it or something.
I know, but I'm saying I don't know if they patched the safety car a little bit more, secretly at least. And they maybe twitched it just so where it was. Because Bama's incident probably would have caused a VSC or something on lap 1 that would have happened. Probably would have caused a VSC if I'm being honest. But luckily it didn't, and we're glad about that. And we have still good racing. Battle for P9 and P10. It's getting close between Gautier and Norris. French driver versus the Dutchie.
They're going to set it on the inside.
Oh, Norris goes off the racetrack. He does have damage, though. Another close battle is Felipe Riles and Rapalucas. Riles, Tier 2 champion. You know, could he move up to Tier 1 in the end of the season? Or the end of the season. Next season, excuse me. He is rumored to stay in Tier 2, but he is a team leader for next season, so we'll have to see. Emmett Square kind of quiet in P20, but still keeping a clean race, only wrecked once. So, you know, this being his first league race, he's going to get P19, I think, out of this, based off of FC Ryan's DNR car, since he is going to get a DNR if this keeps up. If he doesn't return by halfway through the race, he's going to get a DNR, right? I hate to say it, but I hope someone just wrecks out his car without causing a safety car or virtual. I really do, but, you know, obviously we don't want that car affecting other people, so that's something that, you know, is a big thing. And obviously, ghosting being turned on or off next season will be a big thing. Raves and Sam Steed and Adam Fav going wheel to wheel. You know, I don't think Raves is too happy, because these two have made contact a ton, and they're going to make contact again, and they're going to go off the racetrack. Oh, and they're going to get turned. Raves is going to get turned. Or no, Adam Fav is going to get turned by Raves. They're sitting on the track very, very safely that time. Oh, and Sam Steed is having
contact.
car sex with him.
Well, yeah. No, we can't have that. PG.
I mean, that's the PG version of it. There you go, I guess. I mean, if I said the actual
Yeah,
thing,
there was nothing to see.
Yeah, nothing to see. At least safe. But I mean, you know, that I was literally, I swear to God, I was literally like Oh, Tax has left the session.
Oh, Tax. Whoa,
Make sure you
I'll
invite him
try and get back.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, he's on Do Not Disturb. Why would you do that? Why? He doesn't get invites, does he? Or messages.
Atlantis and Apascari going wheel to wheel in P4. DRS Hamilton has a penalty heading into this race, and also has that 3 seconds that he has. So, Adam Fab and Gautier wheel to wheel. Also, Raves has 5 seconds from the most recent race, or the most recent race he did in Austria. And Adam Fab is really defending great here against these guys. It's a 4-car train now, and Alpha Sparks is being a part of it. Rapalucas was able to get by that train and was able to stay ahead and kept P12 for now. F1 driver, the first to pit. Side by side through here, never works, but I think it may this time. Ooh, heading into sector 3. They're going to maybe try it again. They will not. Ooh, that was good racing and keeping it clean. Norris off the racetrack. Does have damage.
Tax's Xbox has crashed.
Oh, okay. Oh. See, that's reasonable stuff that would not get a DNR, so that's good. Rouse did pit back in P18 now. F1 driver, is he going to come out in front of Sam Steed? He is. Sam Steed did get help behind traffic, so this is going to play into a big factor with him. Is Sam Steed going to try for 2-step, and will this work?
Tax's
Yep, invite him now, yep.
He's back on.
Apascari and Atlantis.
Should be good.
This guy's got to try for P2, but they got to be careful, because Attacks and Atlantis gets a penalty because of it.
Oh, what the yellow flags for?
I'm not sure.
I just rejoins the action. Tax is getting overtaken by his teammate.
Ooh.
Oh, contact.
But that is an AI car.
Could have ended horribly.
Battle for P10. Alpha Sparks. He is having a great run today, I gotta say. Impressive run by him, but he just cannot blow it here because he might. DW hits. Oh, he's gonna switch it back. Ooh, that would have been great if it worked out, but it just never did. And he does have damage. Norris does. Rouse close to Ricochet. Remember, Ricochet has championship implications. He might be out of contention heading into the next race. Another guy who I think might be out of contention based off of this, if Rapalucas scores some points, might be Tax, depending on how much Tax does score. So DW is going to keep the lead over Apascari and Atlantis after pitting, creating a train here as Tax does pit. Adam Fab does pit. Rapalucas pits for the first time. Alpha Sparks getting a penalty. Where is everyone going to come out? Oh my god. Ooh. Was that Dominant Square? That was his car. That was close between the leaders and him, but he did let him by. Was it dangerous lead or was it safe lead? We don't know. So we can really see it. Rapalucas is going to be back in P18, I think, here. No, P17. Polo is lagging. Yeah, Rapalucas is going to be back in P16 here. Definitely is not where he wants to be. But I think if he gets lucky by a safety car, I think that's the best scenario for him. Because I know for sure Rapalucas, he'll avoid the drama. He'll avoid anything else, I think. DW, I gotta say, every time he gets out to the lead like this, just like Bahrain, you know, he just keeps it. Except for USA. That's the only race I don't think he kept it. As soon as he gets out to the lead, for longer than 15 laps, or longer than 12 laps, I should say, he keeps that lead. And that's the way it's been. As the other two pit, Apascari and Atlantis pit. I've got to say though, once DW keeps that lead though, just like for 12 consecutive laps, he wins the race. That's what it seems like. But a safety car could really screw him. Anything else that happens could really screw him. FC Ryan's AI car being here could also screw him. FC Ryan's AI car is heading into sector 3 now, so we'll have to watch that. But Atlantis does come out ahead of Tax. And is going to be
back
up
now driving.
That is correct. That is correct. And Atlantis will be battling for P6 now. Apascari to come out ahead. So Apascari having a good run for Ferrari. Ferrari might get third in the constructors by the base off of this. Oh, Alpha Sparks can't go nowhere. Side by side, pinching each other off the corner. Great defending by Apascari so far. We've seen just his second race already, and he's defending crazy. And it's in a good way. Now, I did say last night, Dominant Square, if he finishes the race, he'll probably get an interview. He might still get an interview anyway. He's kept the car, and all 20 drivers have been left in this race at almost the halfway point. Can this be the first race everyone finishes? Or will I just jinx that by saying it by now? F1 driver does take the fastest lap with hards.
Yep. F1 driver doesn't have a penalty, DW does. So as it stands, F1 driver is leading this race, and am I correct by saying he's doing enough to secure the constructors?
Yeah, and I gotta say, DW, if he finishes second, he won't be ahead of Rapalucas, and he won't have a chance to win the championship. So this is gonna be
It'll be
interesting.
darn close, though.
It will be. DW's got to be happy about his season with how much drivers have got faster throughout the season, with how much, you know, he's missed 2 or 3 races or had shots at 2 or 3 races and blew it. You know, his luck has not been the best, but Rapalucas having 1 bad race and missing a race, or no, yeah, missing a race here, obviously showed what it could do to a driver. And I'm sure there's only, oh yeah, fun fact, it's throughout the stream. I'm gonna do this for every stream. The Atlantis, Ricochet, and who else was it? Ricochet, Atlantis, and Bama all have raced every race this season in Tier 1, but have yet to win a race. Ricochet got best of P2, Atlantis got P4, and Bama's got P3 twice. So we'll be the first out of those guys to win the race next season, or win a race in this league. That's my question. Who do you think, Milo, out of those 3 I named? Atlantis, Bama, and Ricochet.
I'd say Bama.
I'm gonna say Ricochet based off of his pace. If he can put together a full race, I think he's fine, and he's got a win coming soon. And if everything goes the way,
yeah,
with safety cars.
Bama maybe hits a bit of luck, you know. It's always good to predict something different when fluky, perhaps.
It is, and I mean, you know, there's a lot of drivers here who definitely are luckier than others, that's for sure. But Rapalucas, these last 2 races have not been too lucky, and Alpha Sparks making the move to Atlantis. Heading in the hairpin. Oh, Norris! Oh, missing him! And Tax is gonna maybe pass him here. Bama by DRS Hamilton. DRS Hamilton, he's been quiet today, I gotta say. Very quiet race from him.
Yeah.
Really talked about him too much. But we are halfway in the race. Everyone is still left. But we might have enough to Ryan get a DNR, and he's probably going to get a DNR here.
Good news for DW though, F1 driver did pick up a penalty on lap 18.
Ooh, side by side into where Vettel binned it in 2018. And Dominant Square, I think that's his first penalty. Dude, that's actually really great though. For his first league race, and him being used to driving NASCAR a lot, and him being a hockey person, you know, that's actually pretty good. Raves pitting, Norris pitting. You know, and Tax is going to complete the pass on Alpha Sparks. But I think that maybe his first penalty. Let me actually check. Just to make sure. That is actually his first penalty. Dominant Square, his first penalty. So that's actually really good because when I was practicing with him, he would always pick up a warning almost every lap or every other lap. And he would get penalties. At least by right now, he would have had 3 or 4 penalties, maybe even more. But Felipe, fastest lap again. Run down through the top 5. DW, P1, F1 driver, P2. Sam Steed, P3. Could it be his first podium? I don't know. Gautier, P4. And Apascari, Tax's teammate, running at the top 5. But these guys are trying to battle for P6 to get that top 5 spot because look who's right ahead. That's his Tax's teammate, Apascari. Oh, this is not going to work. You know. Oh! I think I just caught myself right there saying something I probably
proper Finnish rally skills there.
I gotta say. 2 Finnish drivers, though, in the top 10. We've not seen 2 Finnish drivers, both top 10 or even in the league until now, till Italy. Gautier is out!
Gautier.
What's happened there? Oh, pit lane. Maybe.
In the pits.
Yeah, it might be in the pits. That's our first driver out of the race. So, 20 laps and only 1 driver out of the race. Not too bad compared to what our other races have looked like. An Alabama Outlaw picking up a penalty.
Ooh. Okay, so Sam Pitt, he committed to the 2-stop. Maybe we'll get lucky with the safety car here. Fresh tyres will come into play, but we haven't really had a threat in the safety car yet. Every collision has just been the driver resets.
You know, we would have had a VSC, at least in lap 1, I thought, but Bama diving down the inside and Alpha Sparks. Alpha Sparks, great run by him for the Haas team. This is going to maybe decide if Haas are still maybe in contention by the end of the race, the championship. And obviously, Rapalucas, you know, based off of penalties, he could easily take a point here today. I think that's the luckiest he could get by this today without a safety car. 5-car train now. Or no, 4 car. Excuse me, I cannot count. My apologies. Alright, so we're gonna focus on this battle for P6. Milo, you take over. I got a beer back.
Oh, Alpha Sparks does come into the pit lane then, so he will drop out of the points, giving F1 driver some, well, he probably doesn't know or doesn't care right now, he's just focused on the job at hand. But Alfa Romeo, as in, oh, DRS Hamilton, he's in the wall, would that be a safety car? Virtual safety car, okay, so we have our first caution of the race. It is a virtual safety car after DRS Hamilton goes into the barrier at turn 1. Alpha Sparks picked a decent time there. Everything's neutralised and he didn't really get slowed down too much.
Oh, DRS Hamilton's out. What's happened? BSC, okay.
Yes, he went off turn 1.
And what have I missed? I want to know.
Oh, I thought driver's got a drive-through penalty for speeding onto the safety car.
So,
A virtual safety car, sorry.
you know what? I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to pull what Limitless does in his streams, where you can speed under the VSC at the end. He was trying to pull that. Oh, championship implications.
Think about it though, Apascari is 20 seconds back, so he might still emerge in P2, which is still good enough for the championship. As
I could
result
check.
stands.
I'm going to check right now how much the pit stop takes around here, because if I'm correct, he may actually be P4.
Well, he doesn't have to stop.
No, that is correct. So, that's going to take 2 seconds out of the time, so he may be P3. Well, he will be P3. He will be. He will be, but he might just be barely ahead of Tax. Barely. Not by much, but I think he's going to be barely ahead of him. By the looks of it. Trust me, I'm going through my papers. I want to see how much a pit stop takes here. I have past papers, and I keep them, so... So yeah, a pit stop. I don't know what time it takes, because I cannot look at this stuff. But some drivers are very close here. This is P9. Rappalucas and Adam Fab going wheel to wheel. I don't think Rappalucas would be too happy about what's happened here today in his race. So how did that train break up then, Milo? I'm confused. I don't know how it broke up.
Well, Alpha Sparks came into the pits and it was all just neutralised under the VSC, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay, then. Interesting. Alright, I cannot find it. I'm not worried about it. But he's going to have to serve that this lap, I believe. Or next, yeah, this lap. He's going to have to.
Yeah, he's built a small gap. So, that's what he's been trying to do, I believe.
I think that's probably smart by him. Because if he can build that gap
to where it's possible.
To where he's ahead of Tax. You know, he doesn't want to be near Tax, I don't think. Adam Fab, 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings.
Oh. Tough to get out here. Oh, he was DNF'd anyway. Yep, sorry.
Yellow flag. I don't know where that is. Now it's spread out, and Adam Fab Rappalucas going wheel to wheel.
F1 driver comes in. So does DW.
Oh. 2-stop for DW. I knew it was going to happen. They did not want to stick to the hards. They definitely do not. And I think they're going for the softs, maybe.
Well, F1 driver has no choice.
DW's going mediums. Yeah, F1 driver does not. So, you know, is he even going to pit again, though? This is going to be pretty interesting. He comes out in front of DW, but at Piscari, it's coming around the final corner. F1 driver's ahead, and Alpha Sparks is out.
So that's a Haas driver out, who was challenging for some points today.
He really was. He had a great run.
It's been such a bizarre race, and I'm loving every second of it.
Look at this battle for lead now. This has been the best rivalry this season without collision, I gotta say. These two are close to each other. These two. Who wants it more? This is what we're gonna see. Who really wants it more with Rappalucas? We're gonna really see who wants it more between these two for the championship. Rao's off the racetrack. GSRX's brother, Dominant Square, is catching up to Nupsy Ryan's AI now, so he's got a chance at that. Rappalucas and Adam Fab! Felipe diving it down. Oh, Rapid Lucas can't turn out of
Lucas
the
is getting
corner.
held.
He can't really turn out of the corner too much. It's not going to help him. Side by side here.
Oh, contact.
It's for P10. Rapid Lucas wants some points out of this. He really does. And he's going to have to get it.
He needs a point.
Yeah, he really does. If he wants to keep this championship fight alive, and even fastest lap does matter too, because DW doesn't have it. 25 points. If Rapid Lucas is P11 right now, that is 4 points ahead for, I believe, DW. 3 or 4 points. Yeah, still a 3-car train. Teammates Braves and Bama near each other. They're on different strategies. F1 driver still close to DW. This is going to be pretty interesting because new tires for DW. F1 drivers on old tires. Safety car could come out at the end, like Italy. We didn't even see a safety car or a virtual the whole race until the end.
Yep.
So,
Can we just say,
but
as it stands, Dominant Square is 16th.
he will be because of DNR for.
Oh, what a legend!
Oh, Dominant Square getting out of the way. That's a good.
Just let them through.
Yep, good job by him.
How many laps down is he? 3. Okay. Not that bad.
Not that bad compared to FC Ryan's 2. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, at least with the DNR. All right, so fastest lap for DW. So that's 5,
Yep.
4 or 5 points now. So yeah, it's all gonna matter if Rapid Lucas scores a point now. He needs to do a lot in Abu Dhabi at this point. The pressure is on for him. He's not been in the situation for a championship, except for Apex Racing Series. Rapid Lucas runs wide. He's lost time to them. He's gonna lose the DRS train. Hamilton sent me a message. What happened here? Oh, it's just a clip. He's gonna have to make sure he sends that after the race. Tax and his teammate Apascari. Remember, there's no team orders, but if Apascari doesn't battle him, I think that if these guys work together, they may be able to catch the front two. Oh, he's right in the back of him. And Sam Steed, look at him. He's right in the background with Atlantis. These two run wheel to wheel now. Telling you, the Finnish Civil War, not just any Civil War right now.
Oh yeah,
this is
yeah.
great.
Sorry.
Not just any Civil War. This is gonna be great.
They're probably using every Finnish swear word in the book at these guys.
Oh
Maybe
my
I should
God,
find
yeah.
some and say them.
They won't know what the hell you're saying.
Fuming.
Well, I mean, anyone else except for those two. Rapid Lucas penalty.
Yeah.
And he's close to Adam Fav. Or not, or just gonna lag on what in the world? I don't even know what's going on at this point in this race. This coming to 7 laps to go next time by. Alabama Outlaw is pitting. He won't come out in the points. We know that for sure. Yeah, 4-car train here for P3. They're really trying. We could see someone get on the podium for the first time. GSRX keeping a clean race, but Ricochet, I believe, is behind him. Is that Ricochet? Yeah, that is. It's not really going to affect him because Ricochet is not really coming for points here, but GSRX is trying to get out of the way. He's going to get out of the way here. He does go wide into the gravel. Keeps it straight, though. Haven't really talked about him too much because we don't really want to hype it up for anyone back there, but we did talk about him a few points. So he is not doing too bad here. First league race and first time really in a long distance race. You know, obviously you have long games in hockey. So, I mean, heading over to F1, you have long races which are about, I'd say, with including the short qualifying, it's about 70-75 minutes, I'd say.
Yep. With the formation lap as well.
Well, yeah, you can't forget about that. Yeah, definitely, depending on how long that takes. But Rapid Lucas is in a... Yeah. Rapid Lucas is in a points position here. And he does have only 1 penalty. Adam Fav has 2. That might affect him. Felipe has 1. So, a late safety car could change a lot of things here, just like it did in Italy.
Yeah.
We've seen only 3 retirements, 1 DNR. So, I'm telling you, this is going to be interesting. And Sam Steed diving down the inside of Apascari. We've seen Hamilton dive down the inside in the hairpin, and we've seen contact with other drivers in the Tier 2 race yesterday. But Sam Steed keeping it clean, but no, he's not now.
No.
And they hit the
corner.
Gasly and Albin kind of collided and resetting the racetrack.
Yeah.
There was actually not dangerous. so that's good for him. Polo got pits. Oh, Adam 5 in the back of Rep Lucas. Oh, man. P9 now for Rep Lucas. So, if he could get 2 points out of this, you know, 25 points for DW, that's 23 points there. So, 2 points, that championship gap could be. If Rep Lucas gets some good points out of this, or safety car comes out late, Rep Lucas might be in a chance to get something good here. I'll tell you right now, and my voice is like losing it.
Constructors as well. Haas 153. Alfa Romeo 198 as it stands. Oh, Adam Fav!
Oh, what's happened there? Oh. And that's a chance gone. Oh, yeah, Bama and Rapalucas. These two are going to get close to each other. I want to tell you a history between those two. Canada, and I'm telling you right now, those two do not like each other at all. I think one just doesn't like each other. Simple as that. But 29 points there. Alpha, as of right now, 18. Apascari getting past.
So, as it stands, the gap between the two teams is 45 points.
So that is even. Now that's based off of wins. Alfa Romeo, regardless, would win the championship based off of wins right now. 3 wins. But if Rapalucas gets that, this is tricky. If they stay where they're at with P2 and P9, they're tied at 45 points, or they're tied at 1 race gap. This means that actually Alpha has 3 wins. Haas has 2. Wait, no. Does Haas have 3? No, Haas has 2. I'm sorry. So, with this, if Haas win the next race, they're tied on wins. Now it goes back to podiums. Oh my god, don't even... well, this is going to add up the podiums. I don't know if this is going to be adding up the podiums from GSRX.
But they have to get a 1-2 though, don't they? Full points.
They have to, yeah.
Everything.
And I want to mention too, is that Rapalucas has the most podiums here. And F1 driver has a lot of podiums too. Alfa Romeo don't really have a lot of podiums. Haas would get it off
Imagine if Alfa Romeo scored nothing.
Oh my god. That would be incredible.
Second Haas driver needs to deliver.
Well, Rapalucas could clinch it today, but side by side they're once again for P4. This has been an incredible battle we've seen. I don't think there'll be a late race safety car. I think their chances for that are over. Unless we get someone to intentionally wreck out, which I don't think will happen. I mean, I don't see that happening. I don't hope it doesn't. Polo God, though, taking that extra point away. So, Sam C took that pole point away from DW and F1 driver, which that could have changed the constructors battle. DW is now ahead of F1 driver. You know, if F1 driver could clinch the championship for Alfa Romeo here today, Rapalucas gets demoted down a position due to penalties, if anything happens there. You know, this is I know, I mean, the constructors battle might not be as important, but this battle is still great to see and great to talk about this whole season. Sam C picking up a penalty. So, quiet race from a lot of these guys. I gotta say, quiet race from Polo, quiet race from TSR Norris, quiet race from Felipe. I also want to say quiet race from Raves, and someone is off track. I don't know who. I can't really see it on the map. Oh, 3 wide? Ooh, they're gonna go 3 wide here, into the hairpin. Oh, you know that's not gonna work.
Backs out.
Gets hit. Oh. Raves is still close to this, so Raves could take advantage even though he has a 5-second penalty, needing to be served. Atlantis keeps it going. And for P4, could he get P4 2 weeks in a row? That'd be a pretty cool story. Oh, wow, that is pretty close with Sam Steed. So let me just look at the penalties between the top 2, actually, just to make sure. I don't know what it looks like for Rapalucas off of penalties, but F1 driver and DW, oh yeah, 2 penalties there for F1 driver, so that's going to change a lot of things.
Rapalucas is looking healthy on penalties to keep P9, so the constructors fight will not be wrapped up for Alfa Romeo unless basically DW bottles it in the last laps.
Apascari getting a penalty. So, you know, I gotta say, Rapalucas spinning on lap 1, I believe, or lap 1 or 2, and being P9 right now. I don't know if that's the good comeback, but I will say it's a good comeback to the point where you're in the points, because I don't think anyone would have predicted he would be in the points after what we saw in lap 1. And Apascari getting overtaken here. Raves coming into this battle now. Down the inside again goes Apascari. That forces him slightly off the road. Getting him back on. Contact is made. Remember, this is just the battle for P4. This is not even the battle for P3, but if Tax has a lot of penalties, it could obviously change it. Rapalucas getting by Felipe, but these two battling wheel to wheel again. Rapalucas needs this spot.
He needs this spot for the championship to be level.
Yeah, to be level. And that's the thing. With them being level, it would go to Rapalucas off of this. So, actually, F1 driver is second. Okay. F1 driver is second without fastest lap and without pole. Let's just keep that in mind. As there's still battle for P4. Without that, 18 points, 2 points for Rapalucas, 16 points. So, F1 driver will be within a race if it stays equal right now. But, F1 driver needs to get pole, fastest lap, and the win in order to, with Rapalucas scoring nothing next race, in order for the championship to be pretty equal at what's it called? At oh wow, look at this 4-car battle and dominant square, second penalty for him. Oh, Atlanta's nearly gonna get turned, and he may get turned this time. Yeah, for the championship to be level, I think what they need, 26 points. He needs to win with fastest lap and pole to be 1 point ahead in the championship. So Rapalucas, the pressure is on for him. That battle and the final lap has been taken. That battle is still heating up. Rapalucas taking P8. If he takes P8,
yep,
championship fight is not over. F1 driver 3-second time penalty though. That could cost him with Tax. That's something I want to mention. He has 3 penalties. What does Tax have? Tax has 1 penalty. They need to be within 6 seconds.
Oh,
and Tax is gaining.
Close, final lap.
And what this means is F1 driver will not be in contention, by the looks of it.
Stop and square.
Oh, pulling under the racetrack. Oh. I think we were lucky with that one. That was close. Felipe and Rapalucas. I don't know how fuming he'll be, but he'll be mad at Iron Axe or his brother, one of the two. Probably both. We've not really seen a dominant performance from... Oh, Atlantis! Let's get past. And now Rave's up to P4. But, DW, we've not really seen a performance from him like this, where he's just dominated the race. He's led nearly every lap. He's done all he's had to win today in Germany. But he's going to maybe keep that title up.
Oh my days!
Big contact!
That was a huge correct.
DW wins the race as there's a lot of contact in the back. Oh boy, there's gonna be some penalties probably. What's gonna happen here? That. DW fastest lap in the last lap. I forgot to mention that because of all the penalties being handed out. He may keep this championship fight alive. Rapalucas P6 now. Look at this. Reeves is gonna have a chance at him again. P3 for Tax. Sam C's gonna cross the line. Is he gonna get P4 or not? But let's see Rapalucas here. P6 right now. Rapalucas is gonna stay ahead in the championship, and he is gonna not be tied with DW today. He's gonna come home P6. He keeps the title fight alive, and a good comeback too from him. And keeps the title fight alive with Alfa Romeo also. A point for TSR Norris. Rouse P12, but dominant square crosses the line. P16 after a DNR. A decent run by him. Only crashed about 3 or 4 times. It's not bad for him. Enough see Ryan's gonna get a DNR from that. DW, 17 seconds. That's the biggest tier 1 gap we've seen. We've not seen a gap over 6 seconds for a win, but now today you have with 17 seconds. Wow. What the hell today? Wow. What a last lap too. I apologize for not focusing on that too much. Coming to the line to see DW win the race, but wow. What do you gotta say about that, Milo?
That all got so confusing on the last lap. As soon as DW wins, Matic in the background at turn 7, Tax on the podium as well. Whoever couldn't clinch the construct. Rapalucas 6th.
I think Chevy cursed that last lap. He said, "Let's see if Ferrari return." I think that actually happened without Piscari. What last lap though? What was that? I gotta say that was pretty interesting. We'll be interviewing some people. Ooh, I've gotta say, 17 seconds of win. Pretty interesting. Dominant Square finishes his first race in P16 or P6. Yeah, P16.
So Lucas will be on 140 points with DW on 137.
So DW will not win the championship this time because he will not make Abu Dhabi. What does F1 driver have though? 18 points here for him. Remember, DW got fastest lap, if I'm correct, by 2 1,000s
Yes,
over Polo. Oh my god.
Crazy.
Second win of the season for DW. I'm gonna invite him here, see what he has to say. I've gotta say, that was a pretty good race, to say the least. Oh my god. I don't know what to say about that one. DW joined us in the party. DW, that's your first win since Bahrain.
Yes.
Make sure you include your audio. I think you're happy about that one. I know you will miss Abu Dhabi, but I think that's a 3-point gap now. How about your chance to keep second, though? What do you think about that?
I just hope I have it. If not, F1 Drive did a good job today. I lost the quick car, definitely. When I heard he had a drive-through, I pitted for mediums. Could have pitted for softs as well, but I wanted to make sure I got to the end. So yeah, then I think man just pulled away, and even fast.
I gotta say though, yeah, that was pretty cool. I saw that. So much was happening on the last lap. Were you even focusing on what's happening behind you? Not at all, or
No.
did you focus on that?
No, I only know that I got hell up back for so everyone on my side was clean, so only one penalty in the whole race, so really good race.
So you win the second race of the season, and then you win the second to last race of the season. That's gonna be your only wins this season. I don't know what you gotta say about that. But good job on the win. Milo, do you have any questions for him?
My questions were answered, really. I know about the decision why he picked for mediums, which I did understand at the time, to be honest. But yeah, you can't make Abu Dhabi, so you're just accepting that you've had a good season.
Yep.
Trust me, the attention will be on F1 driver and Rapper Lucas, though. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
I gotta say though,
where did Rapper Lucas finish?
6.
P6.
Okay, so that's 8 points.
Yep.
18. So F1 driver. Wait, Rapper Lucas is champion then, right?
No, F1 driver's still in contention. He's in contention this time, I believe. 8 points and 18 points. That's 10.
No, he isn't. He isn't.
Yeah, he's.
It's
So
28.
if everything stays, I think he's gonna be champion. Yeah. If you still do not make Abu Dhabi, yeah. If
No,
you still do not make Abu Dhabi, yeah. He's gonna be champion.
I can't. I'm on vacation, so there's no way I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
If my calculations, if my calculations are right though, Milo, 18 points for F1 driver, 8 points for Rapper Lucas, 38 points heading into this race, 28 points now. So that means Rapper Lucas might have clinched it today, based off DW not making it. But we're gonna hold that off to Abu Dhabi though, because
okay.
we're gonna just to make sure, just in case if someone doesn't make it, because we've seen Rapper Lucas. I know you're gonna be on vacation, W, but if Rapper Lucas still, does this, or if you do the same thing Rapper Lucas did in Italy, where you actually make it, we'll see. I've got to say though, McLaren for P3 in the constructors. Do you think a chance at Haas is possible for your team?
Oh no, nah. Because again, second driver scored no points. So.
Alrighty, we'll be inviting F1 driver into here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's only Rapper Lucas and DW in contention. Now, what would you say?
Yep. I already had some safety car glitch or something. But I really thought it was a full safety car, so I slowed down a lot, and then I heard virtual safety car in the party, and I had plus 3 seconds on the delta, so I was just full throttling to sector 3 to make up some time.
Right.
I had still plus 1 second when VC ended, and then I heard that F1 drive had a drive-through, so.
I've got to
Secure the
say
win
though,
even more.
F1 driver, you've joined. I think you've connected. Make sure you include your audio. I hate to say it, my friend. You're at a championship contention, 28 points behind. It's been a great season with you, but what have you got to say about the drive-through under safety car and finishing P2?
Well, yeah. Can't really be asked about it at the minute. Well, congrats to DD on that one. Like, he took advantage of me having the safety car pitting for mediums, got away. It's just.
Gotta ask you, if you didn't have the drive-through, do you think you could have won it and been in contention still?
Would have been a different race.
Probably, yeah.
But still, the gap was still
I don't know.
3 seconds. Or like he gained
Oh,
a bit in the
come-
VSC because I was really slow,
Oh, no.
and I think we were equal in penalties. So
Gotta say though, that's one way to, I guess, choke a chance at another championship with pulling a limitless, I guess, under the VSC. Were you trying to pull that? Where he speeds up when it says return to racing speed? Were you trying to pull that to gain time, or how's the speed?
Why? I thought it was in the green. Honestly, I thought it was in the green. Then I focused right on the track. All of a sudden, it dips into the red. And also, like, I hate this, to be honest. Like, you see, just like Limitless exploiting that glitch, and then I don't get away with being like a tenth or two under that limit. It's just silly, to be honest.
I think you
I
can
have
only
to agree
exploit
with you
it
there.
when you're going into the safety car. That's what I meant. Going into the pit lane. That is where you can exploit it. I don't think you can exploit it.
Well, Limitless exploited it whenever it said return to racing speed or safety car or VSC ending, whatever that VSC ending. Make sure you return to racing speed, and he could still be in the red and still get no penalty, and his rivals were pushing him for a penalty. So it is kind of bad with how this game can be. I don't know what to say, but all in all, Alpha still are not Constructors Champions, but you are one race closer to being Constructors Champions for your team, F1 driver. What have you got to say about the Alfa Romeo season and stuff?
It's at least something we can take away this season, but, you know, with Inax not being here, I think, really, we could have wrapped it up here, but, you know, it happens. We're going to have to see what happens next race.
No, I know Tax probably doesn't want to interview, so yeah, no, thank you for your time. I'm gonna actually get Rapper Lucas in here, see if he's still in the lobby. I don't know how he feels about how his race went, but we'll talk to him. Alright, I've invited Rapper Lucas. We're gonna speak to him and see what he thinks about today's race, even though
What? No.
just waiting for Rapper Lucas to join.
100% not. Yeah, Replica is one of them.
Dominant score in here too.
So yeah, I'm 100% not working, so. Replica
All
is one.
right, Dominant Square, include your audio.
Hello. Yes, I just
Due to a DNR from Nufsy Ryan, you'll be P16. Might not be points, but hey, you finished a race. You did what you had to in your first league race. F1, I mean, you're a hockey boy. I mean, you came to finish P16 racing for your brother. What do you got to say about that? You only crashed 3 or 4 times that I saw. So, what do you got to say about that?
that's true. I had fun doing it, so that was one of my main goals. I finished the race as well, and I don't think I took anyone out, so.
Yeah, you did what you had to, man. I think I gotta say, I think you're gonna make Nick pretty proud about that. I know you might have not scored points, but you definitely showed you had a chance at people when they were making mistakes in the first few laps. But tell me about it. The race today. You might have got lapped a few times, but how much fun did you have out there? Because I know you enjoyed doing this, and I know Nick is probably going to be happy for you. What are you going to say about today, honestly?
I had a lot of fun today. It's fun racing with everyone. It's a good race as well, from what I saw.
Will we see you in any... I'm sorry for being quiet. I was just posting in Discord, I apologize. Will we see you in any future Alpha Tier 2 races, or even just in any future races as a reserve?
I'm thinking about maybe being a Tier 2 reserve, so maybe we'll see next season.
Keep that one out, team owners. We'll see. We'll see if Dominant Square does turn up to a race. But P16, congratulations on that. Milo, do you have any questions for Dominant Square?
Well, why are you such a legend?
Well, I practice with B&B, of course.
Good effort, genuinely. Good effort.
Yeah, no, that was good, and I'm glad to do that. I'm glad for you to do this, and I'm glad you had fun with it because, you know, I mean, in practice, you were crashing like almost every lap or whatever, or almost every other lap. You know, that's the way it was. And today you held on to a good race. You know, you were lucky. You were lucky at some moments to keep the car maybe on track. You know,
Yeah.
and other moments, you know, but you still did a great job, and I'm definitely proud of you.
Thank you.
And for someone who's used to like NASCAR and stuff and that type of racing game, and comes over to here and is used to hockey and not really racing, you know, it's a decent job for you to do well. I'm gonna interview probably one more other driver.
Right.
Yeah. Rap Lucas. Let me see what he has to say. Lucas has joined the party. So, it might have not been the best race, Rap Lucas. I have bad news and good news. Which one do you want to hear first?
I want to hear the bad news first.
Make sure you include your audio. The bad news is Haas still has in contention with Alpha, but is 40-something points, or maybe around that, behind.
It's 39.
There is no good news, mate.
13.
There's no good news.
There is good news.
There
good news.
is.
There is. Okay,
That's
so
great news.
DW might have won today, but the thing is, he's not going to make Abu Dhabi. F1 driver is out of contention. Tax is out of contention. Ricochet is out of contention. If you just show up to Abu Dhabi with Dylan not being there, you've won the championship.
Yes! Go on! Yes! Yes!
That's great.
Oh my god, yes!
GG, mate.
Oh,
GG,
I
man.
did the calculations wrong. I calculated, I thought I lost.
It was 28 points. It was 28
Oh my
points.
god.
Yeah, that's within. I gotta say, I don't know how much you were focusing in that last lap, but there was a few crashes. Apascari gone out, and if it weren't for that, you
him
would have
and
not
the
been in.
Force India crashed and I passed. Yes! Come on!
All you have to do is make sure Dylan doesn't show up to Abu Dhabi, and you got this. That's all I gotta say. So.
Oh, Dylan, I'm gonna kill you in the meantime. Oh.
I won't be there, mate. I won't be there. You won this.
1 point.
Fair and square.
That was the worst and best race ever. Oh my god. I had so many problems. I had a touch. I think someone hit me. I think, or I might have just spun by myself. I'm not sure at the last corner. Then I had like 10 screen freezes.
So. I know. I saw that.
Back. But the half the race to go, I only had one. So I managed to get through like everyone basically. I don't know what Adam Fab was doing. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, I managed to get through everyone. And past Felipe with the 1 lap to go, which ends up being critical for the championship. So yeah, I knew if all I could do was keep pushing. I turned off every device that was using the internet at my pit stop. Yeah, and that sort of solved the problem towards the end. It was still very laggy for me, but yeah, I'll try to sort something else out, something out for next weekend. But yeah, you know, it's just the way it goes, and yeah, just so happy.
I've got to say, man, you know, I said to you earlier this season, I even said in preseason when you were winning that event in preseason testing, you won it based off the last lap. I said, if you come into this season after Apex Racing Series shut down and the whole stuff happened, would this be redemption?
I'm telling you, my
talked to me
brother,
about that
this is
a few
fucking
races-
redemption. This is redemption. Oh my god.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great.
I mean, obviously, there's no, like, you know, it wasn't 100% that I was going to win Apex Racing Series, but I wasn't even given the chance to fight for it.
Exactly.
And that was
Exactly.
a big punch in the gut. But, oh my god, this means the world to me.
So no matter what this time, they can't take it away from you.
They can't, no.
They
Even
cannot,
if the league
man.
owner decides to close it, it's official.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
champions.
Exactly.
It's official.
Milo, I gotta ask you before I ask my next question. Do you have any questions for Rapper Lucas about? this?
Oh,
Classic.
But I've gotta say that was a great race by
God.
you, great recovery, even though of what happened. Gotta say, P6 though, was enough.
Yeah, I did get a penalty for corner cutting when I got pushed off the track, but I don't need to appeal it because it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Milo, are you there still?
I'm here.
All right. Any questions you have for Rapper Lucas that you gotta say
No,
or anything?
Just
Wanna mention?
congratulations. That was such a tough race.
Thank
That you had
man.
to
I mean,
sit
it
through
means
that. Just being down in 15th, getting a little lucky with 6th, but it happens. Luck happens. You got there. DW absent. Just have fun next week.
yeah, we'll do. This means a lot. Thanks, man. After what I said on the Formula Duel thing, this means a lot. Thank you very much.
It's alright.
I've gotta say though, I'm gonna go through your season. In Germany in preseason, you weren't as fast. You were down in P5 here early in the season. France, you got P2. Bahrain, P2. Spa, you couldn't make. Brazil, like P3 or P4 on
P3.
there.
P3.
And then another podium USA. But then your first win in Canada. You had the chance of the win being taken away. Austria, you came back from a quali ban to P3. Britain, you won the race. And Italy, we know what happened there. I'm not going to go into detail, but you did not score points because of that. Your father got into qualifying for you. What have you got to say about this roller coaster, great, but also wacky season for you? And even just Canada, the win maybe been taken away almost by chance.
You know, I have had a great season up until Italy. In all my leagues, I've had a significant dip. Wait, no, my dog's coming upstairs. Let me just close the door. Yeah, I've had it in all my leagues. Obviously, last night DAR was pretty bad. Andrew beat me twice in the Formula Duel, which was yeah, it was just better than me. I had a poor race when I was covering for my father yesterday in his league, and today wasn't a great race either. But you know, we have ups and downs, and I think it will only go up from here. And as long as I don't have any problems with my internet, next race should be, you know, very, very fun.
Are you crying? I'm gonna ask. It seems like you are about to.
No, it's
From
just
the
have a
sleep
block
dude.
nose.
Okay.
Oh
well,
my god.
everyone
Well, I'll
watching
be
the
honest with
stream,
you.
here's a surprise for you. Give it up for Season 1 champion, Rapper Lucas!
Oh my
My
god.
eardrum's blown
brilliant.
out, but that's okay. Oh my god, my right eardrum's blown out, but that's fine. I that was meant for it. Oh my god.
my
I gotta
God.
say.
Yeah, after
Keep
my
posting the stream.
original
Stay here,
awful
guys.
maths.
Oh my god, I can't hear.
after my awful maths, you know, I was a bit devastated. You know, I thought it's going to go to Abu Dhabi and I'm going to have the same problems. But yeah, after your much better mathematics than mine, you've worked out that I am indeed champion. So, oh my god, this feels insane.
That's why I only have made two mistakes in points this year. But no, I mean they were all USA. So yeah, I've got to say, for you to do this, you know, I know you consider yourself Polish. I don't know if you really are. I know you're still in the European part of the world, but either way, for a Polish driver to win like this, a championship in such a competitive league, I don't know how you felt about this league at the start. I want to mention actually something. You actually thought of leaving twice back in back after USA, after you didn't really have much competition. You gone on to win Canada then, and you kind of felt down toward after your wins in the last race in Italy. I don't really know how you too much felt about it, but I did hear some stuff after that. But I've got to say, after felt like leaving the league twice, you came to win the championship. How do you prepare for next season? I've got to ask you, how do you prepare for it?
Next season will be tough with so many, fast people joining. Obviously, Felipe joined, and also obviously everyone, F1 driver will be here from the start. I'm not sure about Ryan; he might be here from the start as well. Obviously, Tax, he'll be in fine form probably. GSR Axe maybe. Yeah, so it's going to be tough. I'm looking forward to my teammate relationship with Dylan, not in a gay way, thank you very much. Yeah, so I think next season's going to be really fun. Obviously, it's a shame that the constructors have taken such a battering today. It's very unlikely that we'll win it. But
Still, P2 would be great for constructors.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean,
It
it
could be
seems
great
as
for
though
you
I
guys.
will get the constructors win in DAR, obviously with McLaren, me and Graham doing a bit of a madness there. But yeah, I think the constructors will be tricky around here. Milo,
Any more questions for Rappalucas, guys?
Milo, you didn't have the best race last night in DAR, did you?
No, I got fully bummed off the start. No, I don't want to talk about that.
I think I like the post. I like the post from DAR Mercedes.
Yes.
I'd like to, if there's one thing I could say, I'd like to dedicate this championship win to my grandmother, my great-grandmother, sorry, who is in hospital at the moment, who went through heart surgery. I hope she gets better, and I'd like to dedicate this to her. That's
Respect.
Respect, yeah, definitely. And I honestly, I want to dedicate this to someone else too. I also want to dedicate this whole season, and I'm gonna be cocky this whole comment statement, but I want to dedicate this whole season to Apex Racing Series and European community also, because if it weren't for the European community and everyone who was in Apex Racing Series, this league probably wouldn't have been as popular as it was. This championship battle wouldn't have been as good as it was. You wouldn't even seen the racing as good as it was. You would just see a boring fest. You wouldn't even have two tiers. This season has been great, and I've got to say, dedicate this to Apex Racing Series one more time too, for making it past race number 10 and actually having a champion this season. Yeah, funny how Vivid messaged me right there, but no, seriously, no, thanks to Apex Racing Series, because Vivid, not many people like him in the community, but I actually have to give props to him, because he was the one who actually helped me set this up at first. Because at first I was thinking, after my old leagues that I had Outback, HRL, FRL, I was thinking, you know what, this might not go far, this might not do well. But whenever I said, I don't know if I feel like doing this all the time anymore, I feel like I need some help, Apex Ricardo Vivid was the one pushing me through this. He was the one helping me with this, and he was the one making sure I was still motivated when he was head admin. I gotta really thank him for this. You wouldn't have been champion without that. So, thanks to Vivid.
it's very true, very true.
And I mean, he was the first head admin in this league, so I gotta say, even though not many people liked him, I gotta say he helped me with this, and he helped this season go on. I gotta thank all the admins who helped the season go on. There's still one more race. There's still more post-race stuff going on before you see a GSR stream from me. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna love this. But give it up one more time for Red Bull Lucas! Woo! All right, so we will catch you in another post-race stream. We'll also catch you in Abu Dhabi next week for Tier 2 and Tier 1, both being 50%, both being 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. UK on Saturday and Sunday. We'll see you then.